Hello everyone, welcome to another World of Warships video. I am Kirby from Dorkfish Labs, and I was going to post some gameplay of me driving the Phoenix American T4 cruiser and the Kuma T4 Japanese cruiser as I complete the event that started this past Wednesday. The event was basically a contest to see who had earned the most base XP sailing a T4 cruiser. Unfortunately, the matches that I played, however, weren't too exciting, so I decided against going ahead and showing the video footage. So I am back sailing the Aoba, and I know you guys are probably getting tired of it at this point. However, this should be the final stretch in finishing off the grind. Now we are at 69,473 experience points, and it takes 72,000 to unlock the T7 Japanese cruiser, Myoko. And on this map here, looks like we have two carriers to their one. And one's on our side, I'm guessing, well, one's on the side that I spawned at, and another on the opposite spawn point at Bravo. Excuse me. We have 4 destroyers, 3 cruisers, 3 battleships, and it looks like they have 5 battleships. So it looks like it's in our favor so far. Let's see how things play out. You know my routine. I'm going to try and stay back with our carrier. It looks like we have 1 destroyer heading for Charlie and 1 kind of teetering off towards Alpha.
Autopilot mode enabled.
Let's see. And you know, it looks like that other cruiser is staying back with our carrier, Ainsvik, sailing a Cleveland. So you know what? We're going to change our plans. Let's roll with the Wyoming in front of us, because battleships need cruiser love too. The enemy does have 3 Clevelands, but we're not afraid of them, are we guys? Not at all. We have contact, 1 Arkansas at our 12 o'clock.
Our team has taken the lead.
And a Wyoming. Let's see how far away. That's a good hit. Come on. Bingo. Those are good hits. Battleship is still there, so I am in front right now instead of the battleship, which means it's time to turn because I don't want to get owned. Yep. Ooh. I tell you, the Aoba, she can either take some hits or she can't. We are really too close to that fleet of battleships right there, though. Not gonna lie, bit scared. Just hitting him in the nose there. Yep. That Arkansas has taken quite a bit of damage.
Team has taken the lead.
Looks like we have enemy torpedo bombers heading up towards us from Charlie. And Arkansas is down.
Enemy battleship
battleship foundered.
So there are torpedo bombers again heading towards our battleship, or not our battleship, but it looks like our carrier. Cleveland, 19K out as well. I'm taking fire from enemy battleships. Launching my scout plane, or fighter plane, I should say. And they're making their run on our carrier. It's not good. Looks like our carrier fended them off, though. And we did manage to shoot down one. So yay! And our carrier did not take that much damage, if any. It looks like he only took damage from the bombers themselves, not from the torpedo bombers. So whatever happened to that other cruiser, I don't know. I'm not going to concern myself with it. We're going to stick by our carrier, though.
Cruiser on normal alert.
From now on. And just take out as we'll shoot at the battleships as they come close. And is that guy's name? Yeah, yes it does. Look at that beautiful takeoff. Yep, Cleveland. There you are. So this is a major threat to our carrier. To us, really, but to the carrier mainly. Remember, if you're sailing the Aoba, it is okay to point directly at the enemy in order to minimize the profile that you offer as far as the target. Going to take some torpedoes from that carrier. We just need to keep our guns on him.
Critically damaged.
And he's down. Another Cleveland, however, shooting at the carrier. And he's going to go down.
Problem solved, sir.
So we're down one carrier. They still have their carrier up. I essentially am off by myself here. I'm going to try my best to get to the Cleveland and Wyoming on to the western side, and in the meantime take pot shots at this Cleveland that's coming out of it from behind the island. Set them on fire if I can, and as soon as I get them set them on fire, I need to switch to AP. Or at least garner his attention. He's already taken out the battleship, the Wyoming. There we go, we got him on fire. Switching to AP. So he's chasing our Cleveland to Alpha. We're in pursuit of him. In range. He's running. He's running. Oh, a little bit of lag there. Not good. Oh, come on. Cleveland. So suck some HE, guy. Suck some HE.
Fighter returning to ship.
And he's down.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
But he sunk our other Cleveland. Kawachi dead ahead. So one cruiser. Uh-oh. Come on, gun crew. Take them out. Take them out. Teach him to send some torpedo bombers at us. So, it's a pretty dead even match right now. It's cruiser and carrier versus cruiser and carrier. I'm going to try and take as many cap points as I can, and I need to keep eyes out
Anti-aircraft
on
gun
the map
crews are on
for
normal alert.
their enemy cruiser. If he goes for our carrier, it's going to be GG. But we also need to take these cap points, so tough decisions to make. I think I'll swing down towards Bravo through the in between the islands there. That way, if the enemy does decide to go for our carrier, I can just swing back around to intercept. There we go. Order torpedo run. But I'm already racing my gun crews. Carrier sending in some fighter support. Make sure to angle myself just right to dodge these torpedoes. There we go. Slow down, let it pass. Alright, let's move on with our mission towards Bravo. There's the cruiser, just as I expected. So, we need to go on ahead, go full speed towards the carrier, intercept that cruiser.
Fighter ready for takeoff.
So it's a pretty boring match of cat and mouse right now. Let's launch our fighter plane, see if we can get eyes on that cruiser, see which way he's going. So, he stayed on a predictable path. Where are you running, Joe? Did he take out our carrier? Yes, he did.
You are the last loser.
Oh. So, unable to protect both carriers. It's been a horrible game. But at least we did avenge them. So we have one enemy CV still alive. And I have no idea where he is. Yeah, so if you didn't know, you can make your AA focus on a specific aircraft by holding down control and click. So, the whole idea of baiting your enemy's AA into shooting at fighters and bombers that are not torpedo bombers, it's a moot point against people who actually know what they're doing. Just a little hint for you guys. CV, carrier pilots. Although I don't think it'll matter too much right now because I think we're still going to lose, even though I took Bravo.
Our team is taking the lead.
By the time I make it all the way over towards Charlie, the match will be over. Well, it was a good game nonetheless, right, guys? Alright, so we earned 1,125 points in that match. Took down a lot of aircraft. Had a lot of freaking hits on target, effective hits on target. We sank 3 ships. But still, not enough to get our Myoko. I'm sorry. I keep confusing and calling it a Miyogi. So forgive me. So let's give it one more round. And it seems like we have a little bit of a reverse in this match. Instead of having 3 Clevelands and 1 Aoba, we have 3 Aobas and 1 Cleveland. No aircraft carriers, so yay. It's going to be a pretty even match, it looks like. We do out-tier them, though, in the battleships. Wow, we have a Colorado and a Nagato. Going against 3 New Mexicos and a New York. They do out-tier us in the cruisers. But... with the battleships being essentially the kings of this particular match, I think we should pull off ahead, and we should claim an easy victory. And we have a Sims. As far as destroyers, that is. Nasty little boats, I can tell you. So, another one of these maps where we team is split in half and spawns on opposite sides. Essentially what's going to happen is the enemy team is going to spawn at Alpha and Echo, and you basically make a decision of whether you want to just head straight north and attack your enemy, or you want to head the either east or west and attack them in the wide open space. Normally, if we had more battleships, I would say it'd be wiser to head towards Echo and try and clash with them there where it's wide and open. But considering we have such small vessels, really the only big one we have is in New Mexico behind us, it's better to head towards Alpha for us right now and maneuver between all these islands. Contacts Pensacola. Let's send them a present. May hit him. May hit him. Oh, just too short. They did tag him with that hit. Omaha. Love hitting him with AP rounds. Switch to AP. Hitting an Aoba with AP rounds as an Aoba is a very good strategy. As I said, Aoba's weakness is it does have paper thin armor. It's easy to penetrate. That's what she said. Sorry. Looks like our destroyer is pop smoke screen, so we do have a little cover, a little concealment. Put some targets on that, hits on that Aoba. We are getting tagged by somebody. Don't know who. Getting tagged from the front. Go rudder shift. So we have a very cocky destroyer here who really could. He's probably going to torpedo us. This is going to be a bad day. Definitely a bad day. But you know what?
Enemy cruiser.
Ah, we didn't get a chance to get it off. Or did we? Did we take him out? We took someone out with the torpedoes. I think it was that Aoba. I think we took out the Aoba with the torpedoes. Yes, we did. We took out the Aoba with torpedoes that we fired from the port side, and that enemy destroyer took us out. So that was unfortunate. So not the one to really abandon the match. Let's go ahead and take a look at our rest of our team. Just going ahead and lay some firepower on the enemy team. This lovely Wyoming class battleship here taking on two destroyers and a Cleveland. 2 Minakazes no less. Is he going to try and shoot the Minakaze? I'd be trying to aim for the Cleveland. Oh, he tagged him! And his secondaries are going to finish him off. Yep, that is one dead destroyer. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, we have an Aoba taking on New Mexico and a Pensacola class cruiser. I wonder if the Aoba will be able to take out this New Mexico. Oh, he's getting fire support from another New Mexico. Okay, so it's a 2-on-1. And the Aoba is offering fire support. New Mexico's are really slugging it out from the looks of it. And his little Sims. I'm telling you, Sims are deadly. They and Minakaze is just such a high concealment rate. It's hard to see them. They can get up really close to you. And by the time you realize they're there, they've already unloaded their salvo on you. And you've got nothing but torpedoes embedded inside the side of your ship. And as you can see right now, while this New Mexico is distracted, this Sims is making his death run. See how close he can get. Mexico's still slugging it out. Wondering if the enemy New Mexico finally realizes that he has an Aoba and a Sim bearing down on him. And now the Pensacola is joining the fight. He's shooting at another Aoba. Oh, there goes his run. Torpedoes away.
The enemy team is taking the lead.
He's going to die from fire damage before those torpedoes even hit. And now it looks like our fleet, this fleet here is bearing down on the Pensacola. Does not stand a chance. And you really hate to be that guy, just completely outnumbered like that. This wave of torpedoes. Those are like a very good launch. It's gonna be direct hits. Yes, yes. Oh, the Sims is denied of a kill again. Oh. Wyoming still alive. Cleveland in pursuit. Torpedoes all around them. And he's trying to swivel those rear cannons. Come on. Come on. He's gonna have to face a destroyer too. See, yep, there's the Minakaze and coming out of the smoke screen. Oh, it's a nice chunk from those rear cannons he took into that Cleveland. And he's gonna have to try and swivel those guns around again. He's gonna go down. There's no doubt about it. It's just taking way too much fire. We could definitely put a hurting on this Cleveland. One last salvo. Can he do it? No. Fortunately not. This is a good effort, man. Good effort. So that New Mexico is not really going to be able to make it to the main engagement as far out as he is. By the time he gets there, I think the fight will be over. But then again, I'm not too sure how this fleet, the two Aobas and the Sims, will do against those two enemy battleships. And there's first contact. The second battleship, New Mexico. This Aoba is this is dangerous. Basically in fire range of all three of those ships. He really needs the support of the other Aoba and the other New Mexico. That Sims, his guns are not going to be that effective, not going to do that much DPS as much as his torpedoes are, and right now they can see that Sims. That Cleveland is going to rip that Sims apart. You really should hold off until it gets closer. Yeah, you can already see the Cleveland taking pot shots. But he's going to try and do the death run anyway. Come on, Alexandrix. Torpedoes away, and he's down. Will he have effective hits on target? It looks like it. It looks like he's going to get that battleship. Yes! And he has earned the adequate accolade. It's just a flesh wound. So the other Aoba is now in the fight. They have lost the Sim. Oh, that was a nasty hit from the New Mexico. Looks like that Aoba is going to go down. Minakaze circling around him like a shark about to finish off his prey. I mean, that Aoba, really, he should be aiming towards that Minakaze. That is the main threat right now. Because the Minakaze can just destroy that battleship Hans is sailing. Looks like he's going for it. Can you launch torpedoes, maybe? Oh, he's down. Didn't get a chance to finish him off. So now it is effectively a 3 versus 1 battleship against one battleship, one cruiser, and a very weak destroyer. Will he be able to finish off the destroyer? It's a tough call. Battleships aren't known for their accuracy.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Well, if you're going to go down, at least look good doing it, I guess. Those triple turrets. Look at that. That is a beautiful ship. piloting it right into the side of an island, not the brightest move. That Minakaze, 5K out. And our New Mexico is dead in the water as he's trying to reverse. That Minakaze circling around, trying to get outside of the trajectory, but the turrets are swiveling. Can he get those hits on the destroyer before he gets to him? Shots away. Oh, he misses. Secondary's opening up, and there comes the torpedoes. That is GG, folks. So, I called for a victory, and it looks like it was a horrible defeat. I am bad at this. We're battling on. Alright, so this match, 2 carriers, 1 on each team, 4 battleships, 6 cruisers for us, and 1 Minakaze destroyer, 4 cruisers for the enemy team, and 3 destroyers. And we have 2 Kumas, no less, tier 4s. This match can go either way. I'm not going to try and predict it anymore. I've been horrible at it so far. Well, you know my routine. Try and stick back at first. Screen our carrier unless someone else decides to do it. But from the looks of it, most people don't seem to do that too often. So we'll screen our carrier, see how the match plays out, and move in to mop up any leftovers. We're back on the Two Brothers map, named after, I guess because the 2 islands here, 2 mountains.
Autopilot mode enabled.
So we're going to head east, meet up with our carrier. Looks like we have 2 battleships heading westerly, as well as 2 cruisers. Don't know what this battleship here is doing. Congo. John F. Kennedy.
Autopilot mode disabled.
This carrier's going to be heading towards the very back of the map. So he may not need too much protection, honestly. It's more so just us trying to watch out for the initial wave of torpedo bombers that the enemy carrier sends out. You see our carrier has sent his fighters along the very edge of the map, which a lot of CV players do, trying to hide their main fighters so that they don't get shot down by AA. It looks like the enemy CV captain is not doing that, and it's going right up the gullet. We'll see how many of his fighters get taken out. He may just go straight for our battleships, which is still a bad thing. So, first contact with enemy destroyer. There you are. And he is using that smoke screen effectively. Aim for the other destroyer then. Quarter speed. Did tag him at least once. There you are. destroyer is turning away. Ah, that cloud cover, the smoke screen. And this destroyer's getting close, too close. Send torpedoes that way just in case. Uh-oh. Enemy torpedoes. Torpedo bombers are within the vicinity now. I have been detected, so which means that destroyer probably still over there. Good hits on target. It's okay, the enemy fleet is here now, so let's go ahead and start putting shots on these very large vessels that are dead ahead of us. This is bad. That Congo is getting slammed, and there's very little I could do about it. All we can do is try and put as much firepower as we can. Sorry, but as we can downrange on the targets that are available to us. He's going down this next volley. To start doing a UE. Job still to protect the carrier. We have 4 enemy vessels dead ahead of us. So let's launch this torpedoes, put firepower downrange, and try and stay alive as long as we possibly can. There's the enemy firepower. Come on. Turn into the fire. Hopefully try and, there you go. Get our stern from getting hit. Still 45 seconds left on our torpedoes. That whole eastern block was essentially a graveyard for my team. It is 3 versus 7 at the moment. Our only hope is that those battleships are too slow to reach us before we can get to our cap and stop them from capping. And trying to stay alive for 10 minutes is going to be very hard pressed to do. Enemy Aoba is shooting at our carrier, trying to play catch up. The sucker is not as fast as it should be. Alright, Aoba is in range. But he's going to put torpedoes down on that carrier. Why is he running towards the capital like that? Get out of there! We need you alive! And it's just me. Well!
Our team depends upon you.
So I chased the Aoba down. It's just me. Getting shot at by somebody. Wyoming. Name of the game, try and dodge as many shots as you possibly can. And don't die. Which he is playing the same game. That is a lot of firepower incoming. That's what you call a bad day. And the enemy's in the base, so actually, why the hell not? Just going ahead and go right up the gut. Gonna die anyway.
Problem solved, sir.
We're gonna kill somebody.
Enemy destroyer blown up.
Torpedoes inbound. Whoops. Actually turning into the torpedo. I want to do that. And that's GG, folks. Well, that makes 847 experience points that we've earned. Let's go ahead and head back to port. See, I wish it would have been a victory. I really do. So we barely have 72,000 experience points, just a little over, but it is enough to go on ahead and upgrade out of the Aoba into the Myoko. Well, I do appreciate guys watching me through these videos, going through the Aoba grind. I'm happy to have the Myoko finally. She looks absolutely beautiful, absolutely beast. Looks like we have, what, 5 turrets now instead of the 3? 3 forward facing. And she looks like she has a hell of a lot more AA too. Five, 2 double barrel 203 millimeters, 427 millimeters. Torpedo range still 10 kilometers. AA guns 2, 1 barrel 7.7 millimeters, 4 double barrel 13.2 millimeters, and 4 double barrel 127 millimeters. She's going to be ripping some airplanes apart. Looks like she's a lot more maneuverable too than her predecessor. Well, upgraded she'll be, I should say. So anyway, I thank you guys for watching my videos, and if you like what you saw, please do subscribe. This is Kirby from Dorkfish Labs, signing out.